More than a dozen Saudi service members will be expelled from the United States in the wake of last month's deadly shooting rampage at a naval air station in Pensacola, Florida. Let me bring in CNN crime and justice producer David Shortell joining us by phone with this breaking news. David, what can you tell us about why this is happening?
Yeah, that's right, Anna. After this investigation began last month into the deadly shooting where you'll remember 3 U.S. sailors were killed by a Saudi national that was training at this Florida air base, the FBI and the Pentagon began a review into a number of Saudi trainees that were studying at U.S. military installations across the country. Well, now, Anna, tonight we can report that more than a dozen Saudi servicemen that were training at these bases across the country will be expelled. We've learned that a number of them are accused of having some connection to an extremist movement, and some of them as well for possessing child pornography. Anna, we should note that none of these Saudi service members who are expected to be expelled are accused of being co-conspirators or aiding this 21-year-old shooter in any way, and the Saudis have pledged their full support. The Justice Department and the FBI did not comment to us tonight, Anna.
Now, tell us more about a letter the FBI apparently sent to Apple this week to get more information from the shooter's phone.
Yeah, Anna, that's another really interesting wrinkle in this investigation that we've learned about in the past few days. On Monday, the top lawyer for the FBI sent a letter to Apple requesting the tech company's help in bypassing the passcode on one of the shooters, or 2 of the shooters' iPhones, I should say. We've learned that this shooter, a 21-year-old Saudi trainee, had 2 iPhones with him as he attacked the base last month. One of them he left in a car, and a second he took in with him and actually is believed to have shot, which has led some investigators to believe that there may be some information on that phone. You'll remember we reported at the time that this Saudi service member who was accused of killing the 3 Americans was believed to have some type of extremism, radicalization. His Twitter account led investigators to believe that he had been radicalized in some sense. Well, investigators now want to learn more about what his connections potentially could have been to these radical movements, and that's why they've requested this help from Apple on it. It's a real hearkening back to a 2015 case. Do you remember this big standoff between the FBI and Apple at the time after Apple refused to unlock the iPhone that belonged to a terrorist who killed over a dozen people at a holiday party in San Bernardino, California? Well, the FBI actually took Apple to court in that situation, and it was resolved only at the last minute when the FBI was able to get a third-party company to unlock that iPhone. Well, on it appears that we may be in the first opening steps of a similar situation playing out here regarding 2 iPhones belonging to the Saudi military member who attacked the Pensacola base last month.